everybody. It's the Zig Zag Wanderer again. And I'm really, really tired. You see, I'm walking all around the streets of Manhattan looking to interview a dog. And these dogs are really hard to get dogs because they're very busy, you know, as you may have noticed. And their agents are really mean, and their owners are even meaner. But the dogs are nice, but unfortunately they just don't want to be interviewed right now. They told me to wait. So I have no idea what I'm waiting for. I mean, apparently they're really busy in there, and I don't know what they're doing, you know? I mean, looks like they're not really doing anything. They're just lounging. They're just sleeping. But yet, I have to keep waiting for these dogs. And I have my questions prepared and everything, you know? I was going to ask, like, you know, what does Dog Day Afternoon mean? What does it mean when it's raining cats and dogs? And I have my list of questions prepared. And are the dogs coming to the interview? Well, they come and then they go. And you know what they are? They're a tease. They're teasing me. They're pretending that they're interested in my question. Or maybe they really are. And they come over here and then they go right back. They have no interest in being a part of this interview. You know, maybe they just like being in the background. Maybe they don't want to be on, you know, in the spotlight. Because, you know, once I air this, you know, you're going to get stalkers, and the last thing those dogs need is a stalker after them. So maybe that's what the problem is. Right? Jeez. I don't know how long I'm going to have to wait. You know, I can actually sit here and wait for an entire half an hour, and I just might be able to get a word from a dog, or you're just going to see me sitting here for an entire half an hour waiting to get the interview with the dog. You know, if there are any dogs out there that are watching this, I'd like to know, what does Dog Day Afternoon mean? What is raining cats and dogs? Just stop. What does raining cats and dogs mean? You know, can some of you explain to me, what a shame. You know, when they turn their backs to you, then you realize maybe they don't really want this interview. You know, it's kind of like those movie stars, you know. They make you wait and wait and wait for an interview, even though they're not really doing anything, just so they could feel important that somebody wanted an interview, and waited and waited and waited. As you can see, that's why I never interview movie stars, except for Miss Divine, because as soon as they say wait, that's translated, you know, into meaning go on, get out of here. At least that's what, you know, I do. I get out of here. But anyway, that's why I never wait for these dogs. But no, I never wait. I'm sorry, what I meant to say is I never wait for these movie stars. I mean, who wants to wait? Once they say wait, I go. Well, is anyone gonna... No one is gonna talk to me. They have no interest. Their backs are turned. So, my friends, if you wanted to know what rejection is, this is rejection. Well, why? Could you... Oh, you're going to be available later on. You know what that was? That was somebody parading around just so they could be on camera. But somebody who's feeling a little bit too lazy, or somebody who doesn't even know the answer to the question, what does a Dog Day Afternoon mean? Maybe it's the questions. They're not in the mood to answer questions. They just want to model up and down like a bunch of fashion models, up and down the catwalk. I mean, up and down the dog walk. And that's it. That's it. So my friends, remember, if you ever wanted to have an interview with a dog, most of the day is going to just be spent... That's a noisy truck. I told them not to run trucks down the road when I'm filming, you know? I gotta talk to Mayor Bloomberg about that. But as I was saying, be prepared to wait for these dogs if you really need to get an interview, because all they do is parade up and down the dog walk, and you end up just kind of sitting here waiting to interview. Does your dog have a lot of, I mean, How hard is it to interview your dog? Like, do I have to book him? Yeah, if I were to interview the dog, like, do I have to book it in advance or? He charges? How much does he charge? How much do you charge?
He charges different things like water, food, petting, you know.
Can I pay him with the petting?
Yeah, well, you want to ask him a question?
Yes. My question to you is, what does a dog day afternoon mean? Can you tell me? I always wanted to know, and I'm rewarding you with pets. He's not going to answer. Is it no comment?
Yeah, because dogs don't speak English.
Oh, but...
So you're going to have to ask him in dog language.
Oh, in dog language? Are you sure? Well, what does waiting cats and dogs mean? Do you walk up and down the dog walk instead of a cat walk? So here you go, little doggy. Or big doggy, I should say, you know. I'll try to, you know, the dog was nice. But then you sometimes wonder, well, never mind. At least now we may kind of get an answer. No, we don't have an answer. We don't know what does dog day afternoon mean. We just know, hey, it's kind of nice to touch a furry dog.